You see that? That's what they have here at the top. Yeah. See the actual apex once you've, put in the work to get all the way up here. It's glorious. It's glorious. I mean, you're seeing it. Probably be better if I just shut up. See, it takes work to get up here. There's no way to fake your way up to the top here. There's just no way to do it. So the question is for you, who is your tax person? No, straight up, who are they? Did they just take a course? Are they just getting through the day? Do they have the real passion to save you money? This is where the rubber meets the road, partner. This is where the rubber meets the road, because I'll tell you, I've done this a long time, and I have CPAs in New York that never had access to the software that I use on a daily basis. And they represent a community of people that provide major amounts of their income for the benefit of all of us. It's a mission that they have. And so when I shared with my Jewish brother some of this software that I have called THS, he was pleased because it helped tons of people in his community. We worked together, me and this brother in New York. And so when I was in Texas recently, I took on a rancher client, and he was real simple. He just said very simply, do you believe in the Second Amendment, yes or no? And I said, yes. I'm not for everybody, people. I'm not for everybody, and that's okay. You're not for me too. This is where the rubber meets the road, because your enrolled agent is real. He not only knows tax, he not only has the experience, but he comes to the top of the mountain. He goes to Texas and goes to places like the Texas Gun Experience. He comes to Arizona and he climbs to the top of the mountain. He goes to Vegas and he dances in the middle of the street and he crosses the street by criminals. Comfortable. Does your tax guy, gal, person? Huh? This is where the rubber meets the road. This isn't just entertainment, my friend. Do they know the IRC? Do they know how to set up a business, segregate assets? Can they read the market? Do they know when to move money, when to hold money? Do they know the different types of cash equivalents? What do they know? And do they put in the work? This is where the rubber meets the road. I told you about Chris. His retirement is for his family. Good news, Apple is up. It may be time to take advantage, unless you think it's just gonna shoot off the chart, huh? This is for his family. Can you be too passionate? Is he not concerned about the time when he's not here, like my mama? This is where the rubber meets the road. You're gonna work all year, hard, when you didn't want to, when you had a cold, when you wanted to go to your child's event, and then you're just gonna drive around town and pull into HQ Square to get your taxes done. With somebody that probably cheated off somebody's paper, but certainly didn't put in the work. It was all fun and games when I was dancing around, right? Why do you think I'm doing this? Huh? For 20 people? Lest you forget, if I wanted to be, I would still be a professional actor. That's not my purpose. My purpose is to save you money. Now, why would I go to all these links, all these states? Take on all your little bullies. Talk about your local boy. I'll tell you why. I'll tell you why. Because for a very, very long time, I've talked to people in crisis because of the local person. the friendship of the person who knew them at the cotillion, the quinceañera, the soccer tournament, laughed and joked at the college football game, but didn't know apple butter about taxes, didn't stay current, and made mistakes. It's not so funny then, is it? Is it? No, it is not. It's not funny to be ignorant. But many people out there, you see that out there in that community? It's not just Arizona. You wonder why the powers that be are pushing AI. Let's be candid. AI is computers, right? Programmed by people, right? So it could only be as correct as the person programming it, right? Why do those people want to eliminate jobs of real people out there? Why? Because they want to eliminate the mistake and increase the efficiency. The mistake. The person that makes a mistake with their entire financial year because of convenience, well, they're just right down the block. Sure. And what did that cost you? This is where the rubber meets the road. I didn't climb all the way up here to dance. Not today, playa. Not today. No. Have you ever talked to someone when they get a final intent to levy? I hope you don't. Because their whole world is at risk because of the local boy and years of malfeasance. So when I say I know what I'm talking about, I don't need to prove it. I just need to wait for my phone to ring. But I've gone to these links here, because I want to avoid problems for you. Didn't I go to LegalZoom for you? I already know it. Been knowed it. Been done knowed it. I'll say it ebonically however I want. Why? Because we're all together now. That's been my point. The south side of this town and the suburbs of this town and the liberals in that state and the conservatives in that state and the blue and the red and the Crips and the Bloods and the yadas and the yadas and the yadas are all the same. When you get a notice from the IRS, aren't you? I'm speaking truth on behalf of everyone in the tax industry. We all know that. Whether we go home to cowboy boots and 6-shooters, or we go home to Jay-Z, we know that you are all the same. And we are too. Been done knowed it. So this is where the rubber meets the road. You have a choice when you hire someone for finance and tax. Don't do it out of convenience. Don't do it out of laziness. And don't wait until it's too late and you have limited options. Remember, that Freebird wasn't about dancing around on the hot roof. It was about you staying out of the mouth of a lion. Roar. So look here. You have choices when you hire an enrolled agent. You'll never find someone like me, I said it. And if you do, tag them on my page. I'd like to run against them in a marathon or box with them, against them. Or take a test, whatever you want to do. Because the point is, I don't back down for my clients, I don't back down for myself, and my country doesn't back down to anyone. And if you believe in those things, you believe in advanced tax services. And Paul Taylor. God bless.